You look at the Clippers. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. With the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with LeVert, and it's Durant. Then there's Allen, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. Now here's George. He's tightly guarded. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good from George.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Now here's Durant. Poked away, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Pass to LeVert. Irving against Beverly. Clock at 6. Shots good by Durant.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
From deep, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice release on the shot. George has put a lot of work into his mechanics. And I like the way he continues to impress from beyond the arc.
Now here's Irving. Durant in the corner. Shoots over Leonard. No good from Durant. LA has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. George passes to Harrell. Back to George. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Beverly against Irving. Beverly with the ball. Over Irving. That shot off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Green. And here's George for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Allen outside, and there's the pass to LeVert. Outside Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And it's Leonard missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's good. LeVert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now, here is George. He's got 9. Top of the key jumper, no good. Irving against Beverly. Irving kicks to Durant. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's Harrell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Poked away. Irving with the steal. Kicks it to Allen. Back to Irving. Outside Durant. Lock at 6. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Durant against Leonard. Over Durant. Leonard, no luck.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Now here's Beverly. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Poke loose. Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 5 now.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Now here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Beverly finds Harrell. That one good for 2.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here's Irving. He's got 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release, mark it up.
George passes to Green. He was all alone on that one. Green's got his first basket.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Irving against Beverly. Knocked away. Irving kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound by Harrell.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
And that one's good. George.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area.
Here's Durant. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. The versatile Paul George spoke about how special it is to play at the Staples Center.
Super special. Just growing up the hugest Kobe fan. That was my household, full of Lakers and Kobe fans. So this is always historic to be here, for my family to come here.
Always special to play in your hometown.
Yeah, family and friends in attendance. You want to be at your best.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Now here's Durant. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Now here's Leonard. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Clippers lead by 3. Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Irving against Williams. Irving kicks to Durant. Shoots over Zubac. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 3 on the wing. Williams. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Irving looking over the floor. Releases. Harris's shot is good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
It's Williams with the drive. Count that one. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, he's excellent off that pick and roll. A dynamic score. Defensively, you've got to play Williams to score the ball in that situation.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. And the rejection by Zubac. And he gets it back. And that one's good. Durant.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Zubac, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Williams against Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams attacking over Irving. Good D by Irving. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jerebko. Here's Leonard. And that one goes long. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Count that one. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Calm, cool, collected amongst the big trees inside. Dinwiddie continues to impress from the painted area.
Williams kicks to Leonard. Over Harris. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Leonard's got his second basket of the night. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Williams. Irving dishes to Durant. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jerebko. On the wing, George. The baseline, Jay. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Prince is checked in for the Nets.
One shot.
That free throw good from George. And here is Irving. He's got 7. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Zubac finds Williams. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Durant, the pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The throw good, Paul George. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And George drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Irving's shot is good.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Allen. And And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
It's his first trip to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Nets trail by 9. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 12.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
And George gets it to go.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Durant missing. Clippers leading by 9. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
And stolen by Prince.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Yeah, that's the intelligent play here, Greg, no doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
George dishes to Harrell. And the layup's good off the glass. Harrell's got his second basket of the game.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the NBA Finals action continues here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us on the halftime show. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Ernie Johnson. Well, for the Clippers, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
We return to Los Angeles now with a look at the Staples Center from high above the arena. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Nets trail by 10. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's JaMychal Green. Then there's Harrell. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's LeVert. It's Jordan on the wing. Dishes it to Durant. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got the first points of the second half here for the Nets. Clippers leading by 8. And George kicks to Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. To the right side. Here's LeVert. The teardrop falls in.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Harrell. 6 points for him. And a wide open look for Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
LA's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Nets trail by 6. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Green. Outside Leonard. Six to shoot. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The teardrop falls in. Beverly's got 5.
And Beverly is a tricky player. I mean, somebody who has so many different shots to choose from.
Here's Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Inside, it's stolen by Allen. Here's LeVert, defended by George. Allen surveying the D. Irving attacking over Beverly. He's off on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first one falls.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Allen. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Both free throws good from Beverly. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Andre Jordan is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Nets trail by 10. Irving finds Jordan. Beverly against Irving. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
That one is off. That one is no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line. Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Bucket is good.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Over Irving. And again, the Clippers good for two.
No hesitation when he saw the space that D was giving him. That's two.
Pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. To the paint, and stolen by Harris. No good on the shot. 80 that time from Leonard. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. The pass to Leonard. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Durant against Green. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And that one misses. Prince is checked in for Kyrie Irving. That's off as well, so he misses both. Nets trail by 11. Here's Harris. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the middle, Shamet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Down low, got a piece of it. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He dishes it to Durant. Kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Durant.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now here's Leonard. 15 points in the game. Shamet, guarded by Harris. Passes it to Zubac. And there's the feed to Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. And they're making it hard on themselves.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Los Angeles leading by 12. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Caruth is out there with Prince, and it's Allen in at the center position. Count it, good. 9 points for Lou Williams.
Boy, the quick first step of Williams gets him in position for the teardrop.
Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. And the layup is good. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Leonard from deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with no one around. Off the inbound, no good. Nets trail by 12. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
George finds Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Timeout called the Nets. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
On our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Here's LeVert. He kicks it to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie, and the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Now George. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Williams lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's really working over that mid-range area, isn't he? Williams can pile up the points from there.
And Allen slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And here's George for three. And another three for the Clippers.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick-and-roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick-and-roll situations.
Kicks it out to Allen. Outside Irving. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Jerebko.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Harrell. Pass to Jerebko. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams against Irving. Inside. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Jerebko. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Durant subbed in for LeVert.
One shot.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Durant, the pass to Irving, to the inside. Caruth. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires the three, and another three for the Clippers.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. George double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Deflects the pass. Right side George. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Clippers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Leonard. Paul George making his last shot. Leonard kicks to Beverly. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 21.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Beverly against Irving. Beverly finds Leonard. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.